Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to some Colina Legacy. Picking up where we left off, we are back in the temple. We've got the shortcut. We've opened up a bunch of shortcuts in that. I am forgetting how to run and everything, but that's fine. Alright, so our goals for today, at the very least, hopefully, is to find the last two pillars, or to get back to the last two pillars anyway. And to get that Sphinx box opened. Uh, Speaking, no, we did do this pillar. Okay. Okay, if we did this pillar, where was the pathway that we first took down? There it is. Oh, I saw that, you little fucker face back there. Death out? Yeah, okay. At least I think I saw something move back there. Okay, and then we have the Sphinx over here that we never got open. Oh. Because, yeah, there's our portal, and there might be another one of those little shits in here now. Oh my, I opened up this window in my room here because I didn't want it to get too hot in here. I may have to close it. That is a hell of a breeze coming through there. Okay, so the Sphinx is over there. We never found the combination for it, but it's gotta be around here somewhere. I don't think we ever went up there. That was a weird run against the stairs. And we checked all over. Oh, did we check the ceiling? Oh, not the portal. What are the things I got? Death, gate, blood, life, and light. We don't got any blood in any of these. Doesn't look like something. It's not glowing green, so we probably can't bring it back to life. Hmm. Okay, you know what? I think I might have to. Shit. I don't remember what the hell the name of that achievement is. Oh, I think it's this one. Okay, so this tells me. Well, okay, well, I know what the combination is. I don't know where it's supposed to be. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I was really hoping that they would tell me where to find the combination, but whatever. Freedom was never a choice, an illusion at best, constructed for us to keep us complacent, just as it is with the Sphinx. We were never designed to be free. We only believe we are liberated because we can make choices, but even those are limited. We are servants to the predetermined mechanisms of our minds. Alright. So yeah, I don't know where that combination is supposed to be. So we'll check out this way, because I don't think we went this way. Oh. Okay. Would you like me to leave this temple? No, but I am intrigued by the big vault door that's here. In this broken out section of the wall. But anyway. We'll try. We'll try and find our last two things again. And oh, actually, let's see. There's 7 Sphinx things. And I know there's one more in this temple, and I'm gonna guess that there's one more in the house in the basement. I don't know that one, but it keeps trying to get me to go down there. I have to assume that there's something down there. Right, I can hear so many things running around here. God, this temple is amazing. Really wish I had a map. This would have been a great game to have the character like draw their own map, you know? But then I guess once you get into like this place where, you know, you're going back and forth and up and down, I mean, odds are we overlap areas a lot. Okay, well, let's call this elevator up and go down because I'm pretty sure that, oh, hello. Aha, you can't get on the elevator. Oh, nice. And oh, you actually get puppet strings for defeating them. Okay, cool. So if I need puppet strings, I can just come in here and kill these guys. And as long as I kill more than it takes for me to heal, although I've been doing good so far. That's like, what, 4 or 5 that I've killed without taking a hit? Now, granted, I'm not saying, oh, look at me, how good I am. I'm saying, oh, look at how lucky I've got. Ow! Ow. Well, you know what? Since you gave me one, I'll use it to heal up. Okay. I'm really trying to remember, like, the paths in that we took, and, like, while I remember certain points that, like, certain times that like, we changed direction and whatnot, changed levels, I think this is one we already did. Yeah, because it's got the save point next to it. And I see the little fucker coming down to fight me, but I'll just bail before he does. Because I don't remember exactly where we got the lever that lets us move, though, is the thing. Sarcophagus that way. Because I know, obviously, taking the elevator, that wasn't the path we took to get down here the last time. Because obviously we had to activate it from down here, but... Yes, I'd like you to go up the ladder. Okay. Now, is this where we just were? Like, if I go over here, will the elevator be... Oh no, that was a longer path that we took to get to the elevator. And there was also that split in it, right? Up there we can go. There's these weird things. He says nothing useful here. I feel like there's got to be something with those, but I don't know what. Ah, here we are. Here's one we haven't done. Right next to an elevator. Okay, so clearly I can't turn that top one, so that's what I'm going to have to line them up with, but that's fine. No moss. Is that? Yeah, that looks right. Now we need to finish off his sword. So we got an angel fighting some kind of demon pig thing. Or maybe that's the dog. I never really got a good look at its face, but nah, that doesn't look like a dog, I don't think. Alright, there's 3 out of 4. Progress saved. Which is always an ominous sign in a game like this. That doesn't really save your game all that often. Okay, and then that should lead us just back up to the exit, right? But does it take us somewhere else as well? Because like I said, I don't remember exactly how we got to all of them. I'm reasonably... Oh, well, clearly wasn't here at all. I don't know if that's going to be good enough. That definitely is. Oh, wow. Alright, this one's easy. Now, there we go. Okay, and another door open. I feel like we had opened that door before, did we not? Because, yeah, I've done this box, and I vaguely remember opening that door and then walking through and being like, oh, it's that box we opened. Well, maybe there isn't anything with these then, unless I have to shine a flashlight on them. I'm trying to make out what's on that banner there, but it's weird. Okay. Oh. Aha! Our final... Our final statue. Okay, so I can't change the top one again. Oh, there we go. That doesn't quite look right, does it? But maybe. Let's find out. Oh, there we go. All 4 locks. Ooh, what do we got? We got swords. Aha. Oh, God. Oh, good lord. 2 of them. I don't think they like that I did that. Let's go this way. And hope they can't come in here. Okay, there goes one. Yeah. And I'm guessing that they can't come in here because they slowed down quite a bit. Oh, no puppet string from that one, but that's fine. Alright, let's see what happens in here. Ooh, should I save? No, because that portal down there has got to be like the end game. Okay. there. Oh, we got another Sphinx. See if we can find our code for this one. No. Well, let's see. Once again, don't know where the combination is supposed to be, so. None are more delusional and hopelessly indoctrinated than the ones who believe that they are free. We are trapped inside of a simulation, inside of a simulation, inside of a simulation. If there was a maker of all that there is, then who created the maker? Where does it begin? Where does it finally end? So we're in a game within a game within a game. The light sword. I now have the sword in the stone. Inventory. I have 2. Forged in pure light until it had its light stolen. We still also have this swan trinket that we haven't found a use for. We have these tomes that we haven't found a use for. Oh, we also have these things. Okay. So now that I have the light sword, what do I do with it? Can I give this guy one? All hail the Tellurian warder of humans, guardian of the door, son of suns. Alright, let's see. Oh, right, the vault door. Let's save, now that we have that. And now let's go see what's through that vault door, because it's just over here, right? Oh, what's this? There's a monster out there. Mommy, there's a monster out there, the boy exclaimed, his voice strained from sobbing. He instinctively ran towards his mom, seeking the safety of her embrace. She hugged him gently in return, hoping her embrace enough to calm the boy's cries. Shh, she whispered into his hair, her hand cradling the back of his head as she spoke. Honey, tell me what you saw. She pulled back then, wiping a tear that just spilled over his left cheek, kneeling before him. She placed her arms on his shoulders, making her the center of his universe as he looked up at her tender expression. He stared at her for a moment then, allowing the love of his mother to wash over him before finding the courage to speak again. His voice trembled as he answered. I saw a man, Mommy, a big man with a weird arm. Smiling, she giggled to herself as she pulled her son into her embrace. He was no monster, honey. He was just a man who is a little different from us is all, her voice unwavering and reassuring, for that's what he needed at this moment, even if a small part of her still felt unease. But Mommy, the boy insisted, pushing further into her arms as his words came out muffled against her shoulder. The man had no eyes. Gimpy arm and no eyes. Well then. Just trying to think of what I might have to do with these swords. I mean, clearly I can't, like, equip them. No. Doesn't look like I can do anything with the statue there with them. But, like I said, let's go into this vault over here and see where this... Maybe this leads into the basement of the house. I don't know. Because, I mean, we haven't seen the other side of this door anywhere, as far as I can remember. Oh. That's where it leads. Okay. Did we know that already? You know, I don't think we did, because I do believe that when I have obviously been to that door in the forest, but I think when I saw that door in the forest, I, like, shined my flashlight on it. and it didn't do anything. So I was like, oh, this must not be what that's for. Damn it! See the little fuck over there. I'll need to recharge my batteries when I go outside. Recharge. Ow, fucker. Really? Fucking Christ. Better, Trey, you better give me a fucking puppet string. I don't know what the hell was wrong with that guy. I could not fucking hit him. Of course you did. Oh, fuck off. Oh my fuck. Hate these things. They're so fucking annoying. I can't. They shouldn't take 2 hits. That's really the only issue with them. If they took 1 hit, it would be fine. But the fact that they take 2 means that they're almost guaranteed to hit you. Just because you're such a slow fucking asshole, you know? I kind of want to reload, actually, come to think of it. Because if I reloaded, I wouldn't take those hits. Because I wouldn't have went to check that out. I also could have just went through the forest, but I was like, I'll go through the temple because the temple should be easier to get through. Man. Whatever. There hasn't been enemies out here since we defeated that one. So I should be able to just recharge my batteries normally. The swan trinket, though. Where the fuck does that go? Because I have 2 halves to it. But I've never... I mean, maybe it goes in the basement. I don't... But I feel like I got it super early for it to go... Like... I don't know. Whatever, let's just head to the basement. It's like crazy bitches in here. Oh, there's a bathtub full of blood in here. It came down from the twilight with a bang, bathed by a storm, blanketed by thunder and dark clouds. A herald of doom, a wolf prowling through the heavens. His tail is an intense red, just like the eye of the abyss. His roar is deafening, able to be heard throughout the entirety of the world. The burning crimson, the blood of creation itself, loomed from above us, burying his fangs of death. His clothes made of star-cloth, he dripped blood onto our heads, bathing us in his glory. He was preparing us for the spell we would later cast, for when we summoned him, we didn't have enough strength to restrain the Son of the Moon on our own. The burning crimson lent us his divine power after a pact was made. The 2 deities had bad blood between one another long before the birth of humanity. The burning crimson could not miss the opportunity to see his father, an eternal enemy, shackled and shamed by the likes of frail mortals. The same mortals the gods were reluctant to create in the first place. The burning crimson snarled and mocked with us, and left before the morrow arrived. He said, his voice echoing with the solidity of stone. Now he will learn what time itself was so unwilling to educate. Of the many deities that inhabit the universe unknown and the space between the stars, 7 are amongst the most powerful and feared. They're known as the sons of the cosmic dust, and they've been created at the dawn of time, before the advent of light. We, feeble mortals, aren't worthy of uttering their sacred names, so we devise them names of our own, based on things we understand, as we're so keen to. They're the Son of the Moon, the Lady of the Golden Moon, the Silent, the Raider of the Stars, the Burning Crimson, the Moonchild, the Light Sword, and the Time, amongst others. These deities have woven the spectrum of the universe as we mere mortals know it. Okay, so we have that there. I see another Sphinx box. And... oh my god, that was it. I didn't know. I actually know that that's what that was for. I just clicked on it, opened up the inventory, so I'm like, this? The shack? Oh, I guess we haven't been in that shack. The swan has a key. Okay.
I can't sleep. Can you tell me a story? Of course, my
No
child.
mortal
I can
dare
tell you a
touches the blood.
story. I will tell you the tale of a father who loved his son very much. Oh, I haven't heard that one yet, Mommy. Is it good? Of course, my child. It's my favorite. There once was a father and a son. The father loved his son very much, until the very day an evil witch made a terrible prophecy that changed everything. Really? What did the witch say, Mommy? You shall be the monster in your son's nightmares. His mother will be his, and only his. And yours will be the doom. These are weird words, Mommy. What do they mean? Kind boys wait for when the time is right, my love. Don't get ahead of yourself. The father could not bear the thought of death. It must be a tough one, right, love? He abandoned the small child. A new father and a new mother found him. They told him his parents were better, that they would never leave him. They said his other father was a monster, and that his other mother had done terrible things to him. The crone became his new mother. The child would only listen to her. What about his new father, Mummy? Did he get a new father that loved him very much? Oh, his new father? Well, some say he's a sphinx. Some say he's a god. What's a sphinx, Mummy? Oh my, aren't you a prying one, my little king? Mommy doesn't know much about sphinxes, honey. Mommy only knows they are riddle givers, and that they will punish you if you don't answer their riddles. That's scary, Mommy. I wouldn't want a sphinx to be my daddy. Oh no, hun. Their dad is another kind of monster. Mommy! Yes, hun. Why did they do it? The crone, I mean, and his new father. They wanted to take him from his other father and mother all along. They said it was to protect him. Such a horrendous lie. We know why they did it. Shh, don't worry, love. Mommy won't let them take you from me. Mommy will always protect you. Mommy promises. I will tell you now a story about a wooden puppet boy. He was a jolly one, but inside, all he wanted was to be real. A real boy. I don't understand, Mommy. Was he happy? Or was he sad? A little bit of both, hun. You see, you can be merry and sad at the same time. Mommy is joyful and sad at the same time. I don't want you to be sad, Mommy. Oh, hun, don't worry. Mommy knows how much you do just to make Mommy happy. As I was saying, the wooden boy wanted to be real, but his father, as loving as he was, could not fulfill such a wish. But there was someone who could. A fairy. A fairy, Mommy? Wow! I love them. They're all over that game I like. I know, hun, but this wasn't a normal fairy. She could turn the puppet boy into a real man. That made the father jealous. He felt so powerless, consumed by his jealousy. He turned his back to the wooden boy, and the blue fairy was all he had left. Why, Mommy? Didn't his father love him very much? Yes, honey, did, but, and this is a secret, so don't go telling it to anyone, okay? Okay, Mommy. The father was also in love with the fairy. How could he not? She gave the wooden puppet life in the first place, and now she would turn him into a real man. There was just so much to love about her. Oh, I get it, Mommy. He loved her like Papa loves Mommy. You're so smart, my little king. Yes, exactly, hun. But it was very bad he did it. His jealousy was so strong he let the wooden puppet drown. Oh no. What happened to him, Mommy? Don't tell me he died. Oh, I don't want him to die. No, hun, don't worry. The blue fairy was there to save him. That's good, Mommy. She was there for him. She's so gentle. Yes, hon, she is. And now it's up to her to make the wooden boy a real man. Why, Mommy? How will she do it? Mommy will tell you another day. You wouldn't want such a good story to end so fast, right, my little king? Now it's time you sleep. Good night, Mommy. I love you. Good night, my little king. I love you too.
All right, well that was a long cutscene. And as you may have saw, I was looking around for the Sphinx code the entire time, and I did not find it. I got 0 clues. There's a bunch of writing on the walls, but none of them seem to indicate anything. Oh, the Lady of the Golden Moon nurtured the Moonchild with a mother's love as she watched his hatred grow, multiply, and spread. Her words remained saccharine and gentle, her lullaby enchanting, her milk nourishing. Soon her child would be ready to be the catalyst of a scheme centuries in the making. The Moonchild would rise, and he would produce many, and those many would become a one. With their ascension, she could free herself from the Ancient Ones. Alright, so, once again, don't know where this code is. And if I wasn't recording, I would just find them, but question everything, think for yourself. Throughout all of human history, our species has faced the frightening prospect of never knowing who we were and why we were here, or where were we going in this ocean of chaos known as existence. It has been those who had given themselves power, the authorities, the political and religious organizations, the education system, who used their rules, regulations, and order, forming for us a fragile sense of reality. But it is not our true story. To think for yourself, you must question authority and allow yourself to be put in a state of complete vulnerability and open-mindedness. It is chaotic and confusing to begin anew, to remove the shackles of their reality. Think for yourself, question everything. Alright, so we got a shack key now. Oh, I really expected her to be out here. And there's only one shack that I know. Which is out here. Wasn't that, because we were already there, so it must be this. But I don't see a keyhole on it, but oh, we found Valentina. Alexander, my dearest one, I'm so bookworm. Collect all the notes. Hey, look at me go. I'm so sorry. I am truly, deeply sorry. I could try and explain to you why and how I've done the things I did, but I'm not sure I really could explain it in a way that could make you understand. Anything I said would only really be me trying to fool myself, trying to pass off what I did as necessary and noble. But the truth is my motives were dark and foul. You have to understand, though. I couldn't fight back any longer. My will was slowly broken down over time. The only thing that kept me going was the love I had for my family, for Nina, and for you. My dearest one, yes, you know much I love the both of you more than anything, more than my own life. I've wanted to for years now to ask for your forgiveness, to fix things, but it's too late now. I've decided it's time for me to leave my flesh and bones to finally rest in the halls of the eternal light. When I'm gone, I don't want you to be sad. There are things out there far worse than death, and sometimes it can be the lesser evil. God, I missed you so much, Alex. I wish I could have seen you one last time before the end. I leave you this letter as a goodbye, but also as my last glimmer of hope. You were always smart. You've always known how to read between the lines, my dear one. I need you to do that again. I need you to do what needs to be done, to figure out an end to all this. If you're clever enough, you might be able to meet him and witness all his might, like the swan once did. He waits for you, Alex. Please finish what I have started. Alright, can I, like... No, I didn't think so. That'd be rather creepy if it worked anyway. Because she does look like she's been there for a while. Alright, so I got all the notes in the game, which is a surprise, because I did not have a guide up for the notes. That got me the book off of there. I honestly have no idea what to do. I have 2 light swords, 4 books. I finally used the swan thing. It looks like I'm missing 3 runes though. I've explored the temple. I've went through the forest. I've explored the yard. I've explored the house. I found all the Sphinx statues. Free at last, War Master. I wonder how you get that one. Still got a few achievements left. I don't know how many of those. I want to see what this War Master achievement is for, because you would assume that it would be something to do with finding notes in that. Oh my. Apparently there's 28 stone tablets. Excuse me? Yes, I want to venture underground because I just read something here. So apparently there's 28 stone tablets, which is just fantastic. Now, based on what I've looked up before in this game, odds are I'm not going to find. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I can find is unfortunately, a video guide. Okay, so if I do that, I should be able to explore more, but let's save again. It might actually be faster to do this because I know that we reached it fairly quickly last time. Now, assuming that what I just read is true, is it this way? God, I hope so. Okay, that takes me down there. And I know that I had found it before I did that, so... Ow! Fuck you, you little shit bird. God, I hate this. I don't even know where the hell that one came from. Up we go. There's another one. Oh, fuck you too. This is one that I just did. I feel like they end up in the walls at times. Maybe it has something to do with like how they get spawned in. And we're here. It's definitely not where I want it to be. Oh my fuck, just die already, you shit. Fucking Christ, these things. Stone tablets, so there's 28 of them, and I feel like, I've only got like 4 of them or something. Yeah, I can't help but feel like these things are like, they get like spawned in the walls or something, which is how they keep like coming up behind me. Because like I run past them and then, okay, well fuck it, let's go down here and see. Maybe it was, actually, yeah, you know what, come to think, but I do believe it is past that. Oh, you fuck. Okay, so the Moonchild has been banished to another world. So doing that apparently got rid of all the little critters. Now, according to this thing that I read, it got rid of everything, including the dog in the forest. So, oh, progress saved. So if that's the case, I kind of want to go back to the forest and run around. Also, if that's the case, that'll save my battery life by an insane amount. But either way, that should stop us from being attacked in here. Now, I had forgot about that statue. If we go up, we should be able to... Also, I read the... this one goes down, though. I read the comments under that thing there that was giving me the codes for the Sphinx things. And apparently the ones in the temple... I don't know about the one in the basement. They didn't mention it. Nobody was really mentioning that. But they said all of them like were within arm's reach, except for the 2 in the temple. And the one guy who said something about finding, he's like, yeah, I never would have thought to look there for them. So, I mean, that makes me feel less bad for looking them up. But I feel like I'm missing a location. I also don't much care for the fact that I can still hear them. Like it still sounds like they're running around out here. But if me shoving the sword in there did truly get rid of all the monsters, then I might actually click on this video. Oh, there's still a door I haven't opened. Excuse me? You're supposed to be dead, all of you fucks. I shouldn't be hearing you little turds running around at all. Oh, check the bookshelves in the living room. Okay. There must be order. Damn it, my record symbol is covering it. I can't read what that one word is. Alright, anyway. Now actually, since they told me to go to the bookshelves in the living room, that's actually the last thing I want to do. So, what I think I'm going to do then is I'm actually going to click on this video. and see where all of these stone tablets are. Okay, so he's starting in the house. That makes sense. He actually kind of does his collectible guides like I do. That's neat. Okay, so once again, the thing I read said that shoving the sword in there gets rid of all the monsters. Now, it should, in theory, get rid of, at the very least, all of the things in the temple. So when we go back to the temple, we should be good to collect them all. I'm still waiting for the dude to get to a stone tablet. Oh, but I guess while I'm waiting, I'm shocked that we got all the notes. Like, I guess they did stand out quite a bit compared to everything else, but okay, and we did that. Apparently there was 12 of them. 12 texts in here and 2 stone tablets. We got one because we got the one in the basement. And we just got that one, which means that one's guaranteed that we got it. But the thing, oh god, well, apparently it didn't get rid of her. Although I don't see her. Oh, hello. God, she kicked the shit out of me. Hello? Why aren't you dying? The fuck was that bullshit? Like, that was some bullshit right there for sure. Oh, there's the stone tablet right there. There was a rebel once who fled to the furthest reaches of this dimension, filled with a bitterness of their defeat to break free. They desired to open a door to the other realm. When they did manage to bridge the other realm with ours, the Raider of the Stars burst through. Wielding the mighty light sword in its hand and with fire in his eyes, he found and captured the Tellurian to bring him before the Ancient Ones. Okay. So now, like I said, they did want me to... The next story objective is in here. But we're going to head to the backyard. It was bullshit. She slapped the shit out of me, man. So I wonder, because, like, if that was supposed to get rid of all of the monsters, it clearly didn't get rid of her. So I don't get... Don't get it. Okay. Yeah, these are way more hidden than the notes. Time is meaningless to the old gods, he declared, as the scholars amongst him nodded in understanding. The ones who unfortunately fall into their merciless hands are doomed to the regiment of the code to live an endless cycle of rebirth. Wow. Alright. And I'm supposed to notice that. The catalysts gnawed at their minds. One by one, I saw them wither away, their minds fleeting, their thoughts not their own. I wonder if the sun and the moon saw joy in the ruining of the many worlds it had been part of. In the body count behind its smiles and fun. I wonder if it ever realized its yearn to finish it and be free caused so much pain. Okay, and then I guess I'll make sure that I got this to do. Yeah, the Sphinx riddle. Oh, and this one actually shows us where the things are, so that's good. That means that, okay, we'll be able to see where those stupid ones are that we couldn't find our. There's a puppet. Oh, there it is. This corner. The scholars revered the Grand Master, for he had seen and heard things they could only imagine. He had traveled through the other realms, witnessed the presence of gods in his dreams. He had told the scholars little, as the Grand Master had demanded discretion on the subject. What little he did reveal to us made our minds race with fervor. The whispers and shouts of a language unknown, sounds foreign to us in every way, the imagery of man with silver hair and a silver sword, how he met a pointy-eared child and a blue fairy, how he had barely escaped a gargantuan creature, fangs as tall as him, the vision of a widow trekking through the ashes of a ruined city, her eyes covered by black cloth, how there always seemed to be the embers of a fire burning in the distance, signaling yet another purge, a cleansing. Okay. And we did get 2 moon orbs out here, right? Yeah, because the other one's over by the truck. Pretty sure we got that one. Yeah, because it's right here. Note 2. The Sphinx riddle was on the car door. Okay. Right here. Yeah, there's no fucking way I would have found these. They blend in so much. Like the notes stood out so much, but these stone tablets, the catalyst in the end was not only a critical part of the amulet, but it was also a conduit between the tangible and the intangible. It was the sun of the moon's connection to the other worlds he was destroying, and even a few he sought to preserve. The catalyst contained a set of specific rules, designs written down by the Sphinx in its own ancient language, a series of numbers and codes, the means to create from the original creators. But the sun of the moon was just one god, and there were many more who sought the catalyst. So the Sphinx maybe solving those. I don't know how much of this changes the ending. Um, if it changes the ending. Okay, where the hell's that? Also, did we go over here at all? Oh yeah, we must have, because the puppet string's missing out of there. Oh yeah, see, look. Yeah, the garden has been long forgotten. Look, I can even make out the tablet on top of it. Long ago, the Sphinx forged an amulet made of pure metal. It was meant to serve as a link between the source of the sun and the moon's might and the puppet master persona he created, a tangible link between his true being and his actions, making a once invulnerable god touchable. It was forged with the metals of another world, another realm, and emitted a faint glow from the unstable magic it contained. Okay. Let's see, where did we go next? In the basement. The shack key, yeah. And there's. Oh, the code was down in the basement. It was on that wooden plank that was there. Was I you? Can you not reveal those with the death light? Like, do you need a specific? light beam to reveal those, and I was just being stupid. But yeah, there's a door leaning against the thing down there that got, yeah, text file in the shack. Oh, there's a statue that I can put a sword in the woods, apparently. That's why I got 2 swords, I guess. So you can't get rid of the blue fairy. When you kill the big guy that was out here, he stays dead. If you put the statue in the sarcophagus down there, that gets rid of the moon child. Yes, we'll venture into the woods. Now, the first stone tablet is right there. Okay, now the statue to get rid of the dog. Yeah, because the dog is still here. So there's a statue somewhere in here that I can shove the sword into to kill the dog. Actually coming this... Oh, you are. Okay, you stay over there while I look for this statue. I mean, I remember coming across different statues. Puppet string. Don't worry about that later. But all the statues that I can think of just had the things we needed for the temple. Oh, here it is. And hey, we got another glyph, so that's good. Contains part of the Raider Star Soul. It contains the raw energy of the sun, the absolute power throughout humankind's sky. It was once said this very energy was robbed out of the light sword, doomed to never return. The house beckons me. Well. I will say it still sounds like the dog's out and about. But does this mean now that I can kill it? I mean, it's still very much there. And it sounds like we're being beckoned back to the house. That sounds like a ending. I don't know. I mean, can I kill it? Because, I mean, that made it, like, the thing that I read said that you could put it in the statue and it killed the dog. Dog very clearly still there. Okay, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to leave and come back and see if the dog despawns. Uh, there's no save point out here, though, is it? I'd have to go into the temple. Because I want to save it before I try and flashlight the dog. So, let's go underground. Let's save it. Let's go flashlight the dog, and then we'll end the part because we're at over an hour now. But I do want to end the part with me facing off against the dog. Not that it's like a huge rivalry or anything. I mean, in all fairness, it was annoying, but the dog. I don't know why I keep saving over the second one. Now it's the first one. It's not like I ever plan to go back to the first one, but I still don't know if there's going to be alternate endings to this. I mean, it definitely has the feel of there is. Like, it's telling me to go back to the house, even though I'm still missing, it seems like, 2 glyphs. And I still haven't found a... Oh! You know what? It told me to go back to that living room because of the books in the library or something, right? I have a bunch of books on me that I never... I was talking about not doing anything with. Okay. Dog usually spawns that way and comes... Or over here and comes my direction. Can hear it. No, it just insta-killed me. Collect the woods and temple collectibles after placing swords in sarcophagus and statue to remove enemies from these areas. So... I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't know, because I mean, I don't have any more swords, obviously. That's, in theory, this... Where the fuck did I get a save point? The fuck is this nonsense? Oh, did I load the first save file instead of the second one, maybe? No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, there we go. I don't know why the hell it put me there. It's so weird. We still got the glyph of the sun, right? Yeah. Yeah, see, we still have 2 more glyphs to get. So yeah, I don't know what's with the dog. I'll have to look that up in between parts. But either way, that'll be it for this part. I think we're getting close to the end, so 1, maybe 2 more parts. But thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.